People of the verse, hello and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and today we are going to talk about the roadmap update because, as always, Friday it is time to talk about what was done here with the latest Star Citizen patch, not 3.9. We're talking about, of course, Star Citizen about 3.10, and Star Citizen about 3.10 is, as you can see, still in the Evo Caddy. We're going to talk about tomorrow about the latest Evo Caddy patch. We'll talk also tomorrow about the latest Evo Caddy rumors. I'm just trying to get as much information as I can so that I can have a comprehensive video about what is going on with the latest patch in Star Citizen about 3.10 Evo Caddy tomorrow. But today we'll just stick to the roadmap, and it is finally here. Everything is completed. It is great. Look at that. The bartender is finally done. We'll be talking tomorrow about some of the latest developments regarding the bartender, but it is great to see that we finally have the benchmark that we will later be able to see regarding future AI interactions in a game. Great to see that it is done here and completed for Star Citizen of 3.10. I can't wait to be interacting myself with the various bartenders around the verse. Now, there are a couple of other things here that have been added to the Star Citizen about 3.10 roadmap here, and this one, player training, which is not a surprise. We've known for quite some time that there was going to be a trader app coming up here in Star Citizen about 3.10. In fact, I did complain several times. I said, hey, how come that this is not in the roadmap? We've got elevator updates in the roadmap, which used to be in 3.10 and then was sent to 3.11. That was actually delayed, and we don't even have the player trade app in the roadmap. Finally, it is here. Nice little picture here, and it is saying here the player trading app is in its tier 0 form, currently called Mo Trader, will allow players to send each other currency for a minimal service fee. Players can easily select people from their current party or friends list. Players can also use a filtered search to trade with someone outside of those parameters, which means that you will be able to trade money with people who are not in the game, people who are, for example, maybe on Spectrum, or people who are offline. You are still going to be able to offer these kind of trade services. That is absolutely awesome, and that's actually even more than what we were asking for. So thank you, CIG, for taking the time to finally implement that, and I think doing the right thing. Of course, once again, we're gonna have to try this out in the PTU, but according to the words that I'm hearing from the Evo Caddy members, this seems to be working quite well. And that's pretty much it for Star Citizen of 3.10. I think that also targeting methodology was also completed here. It is also in polishing phase. Great to see that. Now let's move on to Star Citizen Alpha 3.11, and first we're going to talk about the cargo decks here. The cargo decks, which used to be at 12 tasks completed, we are now at 18 out of 38. That is an extra 6 tasks completed for the cargo deck, and the cargo deck is really looking pretty good here. This is a picture from today's newsletter here that you must have gotten probably in your mailbox, and looking absolutely fantastic with a lot of details here. I think that this is pretty much in-game because it's a sneak peek. Usually the sneak peeks that we get to see are in-game footage or in-game pictures, so I can't imagine this being a concept art. This has got to be in-game. Usually that's what it is, and it is looking absolutely fantastic. I can't also wait to see what this is going to be all about, and all of the improvements that are going to come up with Star Citizen Alpha 3.11 when it comes to trading. Next, nothing in AI, but let's go to gameplay here, and the improved throw is also making some progress. It used to be at 24 tasks, now it is at 28 tasks out of 53 completed, an extra +4. Great to see that throw needs a little bit of love here. I'm glad that they're doing that, and maybe it is because they are working on grenades. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Perhaps it could be a cue here out of why they're decided to work on throw. Let's have a look at the ships now. The 100i here is also making some progress. Lots of new tasks here. I think that this is the record for today's roadmap update, with an extra 7 tasks completed here for the Origin 100i series. Here we used to be at 11 tasks out of 30. We are now at 18 tasks out of 30 done, so that is great. And not just that, but also the variance here, the 125A was at 0 out of 25. It is now at 3 tasks out of 25. The same for the Origin 135C, which is the cargo variant, which was also at 0 tasks out of 25 and is now at 3 tasks out of 25. The Star Runner, unfortunately, is not making any progress here, but for those of you who are interested in grenades, and that's what we're talking about here, that probably improving throw, because they're probably working on grenades at the same time. The grenade launcher is also making a little bit of progress. We were at 17 tasks out of 34, and we are now at 18 tasks out of 34 done. It is over halfway completed, and I think that having a grenade launcher in a game is going to be really, really fun, especially when we are doing those FPS missions in bunkers, at at security post carré. It is it is going to be causing a lot of mayhem, in my opinion. And that's pretty much it for this roadmap update. 3.10 is completed, 3.11 is making some progress. That is good news. I'm looking forward to finally seeing 3.10 completed, and maybe what is coming up here in Star Citizen of 3.12 or 4.0 for Q4 2020. CIG, it is time to bring in this new column, but at the same time, we also know that they are going to completely revamp the roadmap, giving us more details and really explaining what all the tasks that we are seeing are going to be all about. I can't wait to see that newly revamped roadmap, probably coming up really soon. They did talk about that a while ago, so I suspect that when we're gonna have our last column here for Q4 2020, we will see that revamped roadmap. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That's all for today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. We'll talk about the latest EvoCaddy patch and the latest EvoCaddy rumors. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.